trying too hard or too much, and someone steps up every night, and that's just the key thing, guys. Everyone has each other's back here, and no matter what, whether you succeed or you don't succeed, everyone's going to pull for each other, and they're not going to lay blame because something doesn't happen right.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem.
Let you get your shoes on. You said to Time Warner after the game that you felt like last night's comeback victory kind of was a little bit contagious for the team tonight. I mean,
I think it just
season high 21 hits.
Build momentum off that. Maybe you have a game where you're going in the ninth inning, and it's not a large lead, but you go up there and you lose, or you lose the lead in the bottom of the ninth like that, and it's a real gut check for the team, and you'll be able to answer and snatch that win right back like that. You definitely tell it builds your confidence, and you go out today like you gave today and get right back at it, especially after a guy like Dan has been pitching so well, not giving up much runs, and the way Bo, Mike there's came out and pitched, gave up a big home run, one I think. It's kind of chuckle worthy how far it went. I was chuckling to myself just to see that ball, but settled down after that and pitched one more ball game and kept those guys at the scoreboard and gave us a chance to get our offense going.
Mike said he laughed about that home run too. When you
I came in the dugout and started laughing with him about it, I think, because I said, I'm sorry if I'm chuckling still, but I've never seen a ball hit that far here. I've never seen a ball hit that far at all.
Did you see Scotty's reaction when that happened?
No.
I think he just looked and then just went right back to looking at the field.
What's going on here?
Do you have to replay your interview?
That's Justin Turner.
Shout out to Justin.
You can't call me on that, but get the thing right. For all you guys, this is radio, and that's Justin Turner. Say he doesn't know what he's talking about. Once again.
You're 5 for 5. Was it like a beach ball coming at you today? Can you talk about that?
I don't know, just getting up there trying to get the right pitch to hit. And, it's like you have a tall task there, hitting 7th and 8th, and we're figuring out ways to get this thing going and flip the lineup over. And it's one we're just trying to have good quality at bats and keep this thing moving from 1 through 8. And I guess it just shows you the quality in our lineup of how well everyone from top to bottom is hitting and playing.
Yeah, I was going to say that you can plug in every night. It's someone different, but you guys keep hitting. It's got to be a good feeling to see that.
Yeah, you're not gonna you're gonna take it when it comes to, because I think we had a little tough time there at the end of the last homestand and going into Milwaukee. I don't think tough 2 or 3 games, but just struggling to really find that offense again. And when it comes, hold on to that feeling and go out there, have a good quality at bats, and just keep adding up runs when you can to give those pitchers a little bit of break to not have to go out there and keep bearing out every single pitch.
Did you feel locked in and more zoned in tonight than previous nights?
As the night keeps going, you start to realize that. But I feel taking good quality swings, just as recently as the last couple of weeks, and sometimes you get hits for it, and sometimes you don't, and get a hole. So that's my biggest thing: is just keep trying to have quality at bats and whatever the task is, and that situation when we're up to bat, figure out what I'm going to do, whether it's leading off, guys on base, stuff like that, and have that bat accordingly.
Mattingly was saying that he thought health might be a kind of a factor in what you've been able to do in these first 5 weeks. He might be completely healthy for the first time in a while. Do you find that to be true at all? Or?
Yeah, that was I don't like to bring it up, and but that's the thing I kind of reiterated in spring training was for first time in a long time I felt like health wise I was back, strength wise, even size. I was actually able to put weight on and keep it on over the course of the year. So the health is a big issue, especially when you're trying to figure out every day to come and patch things up, and how you can make it through that game and start over to do it again is that makes a long, tough, daunting season. And knock on wood, we're healthy and everyone's going good right now, and especially for me too.
How far back do you have to go back to when you felt like this? I know the last few years it's been.
I don't know. I don't even know. It's been it's one where I can't even think, maybe 2012, but or even 13. I think 13 I was feeling good until I hurt my ankle at the end of the season there. With that weird thing where I was running the bases, but truly, probably then, and it's one where someone brought up today. You really realize you don't want to take for granted those opportunities and the chances you had in your career to play this game without those those little nagging things and things you have to play with.
How frustrating has that been? I mean, a lot's been written, a lot's been said about how you seem to be in decline over the last few years. Obviously, you've had these things been going on. I mean, has that been a source of frustration for you?
I mean, I don't really look that much into the things going to be said, but it's one where it's more just looking in the mirror and being happy with yourself and knowing what you're capable of doing. And I know what type of player I'm capable of being, and I guess it's frustrating to do that, but not everything's going to go good and go the way you want it to be, and you have to grind through things, and you're going to have some ups and downs, not only in the course of the year, but over the course of your career, and you got to just figure out a way to ride them out, and keep fighting and keep figuring out a way to improve and make adjustments, and that's what I just keep trying to do. From day one when I started in pro ball to even now, always trying to make adjustments to figure out to be better or what's going to work at this time.
Given that you are getting older, did you think you would feel like this again?
I mean, yeah, because it's just going in there and doing your hard, diligent work and knowing how to work smart and work right, and that's the biggest thing. And you can't relax on your past and your laurels to make you go out there and play well. So knowing that you got to keep working hard and striving, and even work harder now to make sure you get it.
Do you have to come in for like maintenance type stuff, like in terms of the trainer's room, or is it mostly just kind of lifting weights?
Just lifting weights and doing that, and then trying to keep up with Jock, I guess. He keeps me young, so that's another thing is when you get some of that youthful energy out there, it rubs off on you guys around him, and that's definitely the case with Jock. It's been a fun time playing with him, and getting to see how he can hop around and bounce around like that. He has me trying to hop over fences in the outfield even now. So.
Speaking of that, did you wake up sore today? Little bruises or anything from that crash in the wall last night?
I couldn't figure out why my knee was sore this morning until I realized what I did last night. But yeah, it's one everyone's just trying to make a play or having at bat that changes the game, and that's a good sign of a team who is pulling for each other and wants to win. Is everyone's giving their all out every pitch, every play, and that's something we want, and it's expected here.
Did you see the wall? 'Cause it looked like you had it up until impact.
Yeah, I saw the wall. I just thought I could jump over it, and I didn't. So.
You kind of did.
Yeah, I kind of did. Just a little short.
The last couple of years have obviously been the whole thing about how many outfield